If you didn't hate me before, you don't hate me now. You telling yourself it's for all your people. You do this shit, lies become the truth.
We got money on those streets. We need to protect it.
You ain't never had an enemy like me, Kanan.
I had you as an enemy my whole life.
Your mom's is out the game. Everybody else need to get the out the way.
Can't live with him. Can't live with him.
This is a Southside Jamaica Queen story.
What's up, big ass niggas? This your boy J Miles, and we back with another video. And you know what to do. If you're new to this channel, go ahead, hit the subscribe button, leave a like, comment, let me know what you think. But most importantly, make sure you share this with your little glad friends. But on today's video, we're gonna be dealing with another Raising Kanan season 5 video, and this is the episode 1 final predictions. So pretty much in this particular video, I'll be making my predictions on what we will see unfold in this episode 1, people. You know, a lot of people already know that at this point, unless you've just been not following what's been going along, we pretty much know that Lou is a gunner. Unfortunately, y'all know how much it hurts me to say this, but yeah, your boy Lou is a gunner. But we're gonna cover everything that happens up to those events and what's happening after it. So without further ado, let's just go ahead and dig right on into this thing. So now to start things off, we know it's gonna start right where we left off. Kanan pointing the gun at Rock, of course, and then we heard a gunshot. But what's gonna end up happening at this at the beginning of episode 1, that's gonna show you that the gunshot that we heard, unfortunately, Lou is going to intervene. Now, how did Lou end up getting there exactly is the question. Like I've been saying, I think it makes the most sense that, you know, it could be that just Lou was just on his way there in general, because I know a lot of people believe that that's who Rock was talking to at the beginning. Well, at the end of the episode, remember she was on the phone when Kanan approached her. Some believe that was Stefano, some believe that it was Lou. I would say more than likely it couldn't have been Lou, because how would he have gotten there in time enough to intervene Kanan shooting her, right? So more than likely Lou was already on his way over there, and he told, you know, he was getting ready to tell Rock, hey, we already got Pranessa and her son. B really is holding her at the location. That's what I believe was going on. And then he so happened to walk in and see Kanan here pointing the gun at her, and he's going to interfere. That's where we get this image from. He's jumping in the way, pushing Rock out of the ray of the bullet, and unfortunately, while he's firing the bullet, it's gonna hit Lou, people. And if you think about this is kind of similar to what happened in Ghost, people. I mean, not Ghost, with Ghost on the original Power. If you can pay attention, when Tariq was getting ready to fire the shot, people, Tasha was coming in to try to stop it. But in this case, it was Lou coming in to stop it. Now, obviously, Tasha didn't end up taking the bullet for him, but I think in this situation, you know, Tasha was a tad bit too late, and unfortunately, Lou wasn't. So Lou is going to get hit. And that is the reason why we see Kanan here staring down at somebody, like I told y'all prior. He's looking at Lou's dead body. That's what's going on. Right after Kanan sees this, he's gonna run out. Of course, Lou isn't gonna make it. Rock is probably gonna go into a panic mode. You know, she's gonna try to save him, but unfortunately, he's not gonna make it. You know, she's probably gonna try to call an ambulance, but he's gonna die right there, more than likely. He might even die instantly. Like that could be what ends up happening. Now, We also know that, your girl Jukebox at the end of, that episode as well called someone. So more than likely the call that she made was probably to her father, Marvin. He probably got back to her late, after he got done with the situation with dealing with Unique and, Unique's people. And, he's going to go home. He's going to have a moment, with Juke. He's going to tell Juke that, okay, we're going to go over there. And I believe he's going to go head over there. And once he heads over there, he's probably going to see Rock laying there crying. He's going to ask what's going on. Then he's going to look over. He's going to see Lou laying over there dead. And that's probably where we're going to get this moment here where he's going to be pissed the hell off. But like I've been saying, Rock isn't going to let Marvin know right away that it was, that it was Kanan who took the shot and it ended up hitting Lou. Although it was an accident, it's still the fact Kanan is the one responsible for this. Then, of course, we're going to have a funeral, people. And I believe possibly Kanan will show up to the funeral because he's still going to pay respects that was his uncle. And obviously he didn't mean to kill him. So he's still there to pay respects, right? And that's when Rock is going to make sure when she gets Kanan along, she's going to have this conversation that we saw in the trailer with them telling him, she, you never had an enemy like me. And of course, Kanan's going to reply, I had you as an enemy my whole life, right? So Rock is still going to be trying to find a way to, get it together and try to, make it work with him, even though he's responsible for killing her baby brother. But like I told you guys, although we know she loved the hell out of Lou, if it comes picking between her brother and her son, she's going to pick her son. And I mean, that's how mothers operate. So, I mean, it's not like it's nothing that we haven't seen before. But also, I wanted to get out to that's probably where we're going to get this scene here. This is going to be Marvin delivering the news that Lou is dead, right? Also, next, I think we're definitely going to get, Stefano. He's going to go after Phil Russo. He's going to try to get him off the board. That's the reason why I believe that's what's going on here in this scene. You're going to see him telling them it was Russo who went after him, and then his men are going to try to go after Russo. But I think actually, we could see a situation where an alliance, well, we do know, judged on the episode 2 description, that Stefano is going to form an alliance with Kanan and Breeze. So we know that that's going to happen, right? And of course, it's going to be a situation where, wait, before I get there, let me go back to this. I think this here also is what's going to happen, is that Kanan is going to warn Unique that his family is coming after him, because he's going to see it as an opportunity for himself, I believe. So perhaps he's letting him know where his family at. As a trade, they get to use his territory. I can see something like that going on, because we've seen in the exclusive clip where Kanan and Marvin talking. There's a situation where he asked, Marvin saying he got a job for him and shit like that. Then of course, Marvin got upset, went off on him, things like that. But yeah, we're going to see your boy Breeze making a lot of moves and stuff like that. We've seen him. He's going to have the Fight Club telling the ugly ass nigga, put him down, I'm going to put you down. And also, we know that your boy Hafiz is going to be pissed off at Rock, because I'm guessing there's going to be time for a pickup or something in that nature. And Rock is not going to be able to cover it because of all the events that's been going on, the Unique attack, Kanan, what he just did, the death of Lou, all of those things. And hey, he's going to look at it as Hafiz is going to look at it like, look, all of that is unfortunate, but at the same time, my money don't stop because of, you having family affairs. And to a degree, looking at it from his train of words, he's not wrong, It's unfortunate, but hey, that don't mean my money stopped. So he's going to be on her ass, and then she's going to be having to make moves. I can see this here being one of the moves that she's making. Looks like they're going to end up taking out someone here, but I'm not exactly sure who this is going to be. Initially, when I first saw these exclusive photos from the season, I thought maybe this could potentially be her taking out Stefano. But if this is going to take place in episode 1, then 100% it's not Stefano. So the question is, who could this be? Let's see, if I had to take a wild guess at it, it could be one of Kanan's guys. Because I'm trying to think who else could, be possibly going after, who she could be possibly going after at this point. Because, or Unique's, possibly one of Unique's people. But, I mean, it doesn't make sense for me for her to be going after Unique's people. But, hey, who knows? But, yeah. One thing's for sure. Another thing, I think after Kanan lets Neek knows what's going on, he's gonna go there with your boy Biggie, aka Akbar, and they're gonna take out B Rilla. So I think B Rilla will also meet his end this episode. Also, keep in mind your boy Detective Garcia is going to be active. He's still going to be pressing up on Juke, trying to get the information on what's going on. Because a lot of shit is popping off. You got the death of her uncle. You got, the situation with Crystal that still hasn't been solved. And, of course, the situation with Famous. So he's going to be very much pressing that jukebox, trying to get more information. And eventually she's going to play ball. Not sure if it's going to happen this episode, but I think 100% she's going to play ball eventually. Also, she's going to have a situation where she have a conversation with your girl Aisha, and I can see her possibly telling her to just go back to school because, too much shit is popping off here. So that's what I think is going to go on. But yeah, after Unique is able to rescue his family from, B Rilla, which is obviously not a major threat, we're going to see Unique go out of town with Vanessa and Jerome, and that's when it's gonna give Breeze and Kanan an opportunity to take over his territory. Sorry about all that, glad niggas. But yeah, so, and then I think also this shootout here is probably gonna take place here as well. It could be a situation where I think Marvin is going to get into a shootout with Breeze. Now, this is like, originally when we saw this, we thought this could be a situation where this could be the death scene of Marvin. But it looks like it may take place this first episode. But no one dies. Marvin just ends up retreating. But I don't know, maybe not, because it do seem like when the pull-up episode where he's talking, you know what I'm saying? When he's talking to Kanan, he didn't seem angry enough that he got shot at. So maybe not. Maybe this is later down the line. Who knows? But one thing for sure that I do know also we can expect is Rock is going to be making a play at Pino to, we saw the exclusive clip, to try to get a new army behind her to help move. Basically, I guess she needs somebody to, to be the distributors, to do transportation for her, since Stefano is no longer there. So we're going to see an alliance being formed with Pino, right? And I think as far as I can see this first episode, that's all of the major things that I see taking place that we can expect to happen in this first episode. If it's something else that I have missed, definitely let me know up in the comment sections. It's possible that I overlooked something, but I think for the most part, one more last thing. here. I think DeMarcus could be correct about the situation where that Kanan and Breeze does Stefano a solid by taking out Russo and throwing his ass in the furnace to get rid of all traces. And this is a testament of their loyalty to, for them creating the alliance that we're going to see in episode 2. But anyways, that's pretty much all I got for y'all as far as this particular video in the final prediction for episode 1. Definitely let me know, what are you guys' predictions? Did I miss something? Is it something you want to add? All of that and more in the comment section. But like usual, if you're cool with me, go ahead, hit that subscribe button, leave a like, comment, let me know what you're thinking. But most importantly, make sure you share it with your glad friends. But until the next video, I'm out.